We have massive news in regards to FTX as reports are coming in. They have recovered over $5 billion in cash and cryptocurrencies. This according to the various attorneys. We have an article from Watcher Guru. I have a link to this article down in the description below. And as usual, I'll share my thoughts and my opinions on this at the end of the video. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I highly recommend you guys go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. FTX has reportedly recovered over $5 billion in cash and cryptocurrencies, according to attorneys. Subsequently, this discovery greatly impacts the number of recovered assets held by the firm when they initially declared bankruptcy in November of last year. This number does not include the reported $425 million that is currently held by Bahamian authorities. Conversely, it remains a positive development in the eventual recovery of assets for those affected by the firm's bankruptcy. FTX recovers $5 billion in assets. There was no scandal in the cryptocurrency industry as large as that involving FTX. The crypto exchange platform has long been one of the most prominent on the market throughout 2022. Before collapsing due to the unearthed fraudulent practices taking place at the firm. With former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried embroiled in his own legal battle, the bankruptcy proceedings to this point have been disastrous in their own right. The company's American arm has been in conflict with Bahamian authorities, with no telling when lost customer funds could be recovered. Now, it appears as though we have some answers in terms of the latter. Today's bankruptcy hearing today showed that FTX has recovered over $5 billion in cash and cryptocurrencies, according to the firm's attorneys. Specifically, attorney Adam Landis spoke on FTX's behalf about the discovery, stating, quote, "We have located over $5 billion in cash, liquid cryptocurrency, and liquid investment securities measured at petition date value." Landis added, "It just does not ascribe any value to holdings of dozens of illiquid cryptocurrency tokens, where our holdings are so large relative to the total supply that our positions cannot be sold without substantially affecting the market for the token," Landis concluded. Now, my thoughts. I think anything that they can recover is good news. So the fact that this is $5 billion, we're not talking about pennies here or chump change. We're talking about a substantial amount of money. This creates an ample opportunity moving forward where we could see this situation remedy itself in the fact that you have a substantial amount of customers who have funds that potentially look like they've been lost. And the more money that you find on hand, right, the cash they're talking about, cryptocurrencies, these things, those are funds that can go back to the customer base. It can resolve these issues and these customers can feel a sense of reassurance. Okay, they got their money. They can go ahead and try and move on. They can feel a little more confident going back into the market. They definitely can have some skepticism, don't get me wrong, but if you've got your money back, then you can make the decisions you want with it yourself. Whereas if you don't have the money back, you can't do anything about it. They get to do whatever they want with the money because it's not in your hands, right? You see where the problem is and where the solution is. The solution is that you give people back their money. $5 billion, they're talking about $425 million still over with the Bahamian authorities. Let's get that also moved over to the customers and make sure that they're getting resolved. Now, there's lots of different locations that were directly involved with FTX, so it's not like this was only in the United States because this does pertain to multiple locations. I think it's only fair that every location has that opportunity to receive their funds back. And hopefully they do it in a proportionate way. I don't know exactly what route that they're going to do that, but as it is right now, it feels like the main priority is just trying to recover as many of these funds as they possibly can, then evaluating based on the quantity of those funds, how they do the distributions, etc. So we'll have to wait to see what happens next. Let us know your guys' thoughts on this down in the comments below. Again, I have a link to this article in the description. Go check them out. And for more news and events, you guys can check out Watcher Guru. They have a lot of different stories that I don't report on, and you can find out a lot of very interesting, fun things or concerning things. It depends on what the topic is. Let's be fair. And also, if you guys enjoyed my channel and you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up like button. And also, thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also, thank you to my YouTube members for your support. I appreciate you guys so much. God bless, and we will see you in the next episode.